Hi everyone, IntuitiveEdge here. So I wanted to weigh in on the Idaho murders of those 4 college students. I've been quietly in the background working on this case through an intuitive manner. And there's a method that I use. It's a handwritten kind of psychometry, plus cards also, but I wanted to take a look at this. First, I just want to say a disclaimer that anyone mentioned here is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. I'm not here to, I'm not going to actually name any names. I'm just presenting information and my intuitive thoughts and impressions. Certainly any facts would need to be upheld in court. But originally, when I posted my video on this, it was like a week after. And in my head, I saw someone wearing a hoodie, and I believe I mentioned that in my last video. And I was seeing some interaction at a crosswalk or an intersection, and I saw the person in the hoodie on foot crossing the street, and then mentally making a note and following the car that had the girls. So that's what I saw. And some things that I've gotten since. I'm trying to remember what I had listed, because there were several things I was getting. And then I was asking more recently, what's going to solve the case? And I heard a footprint will solve the case. So I don't know if there was like a footprint in the home, maybe a bloody footprint or something like that, but somehow that's going to help unlock the case, is a footprint. So I asked a bunch of questions, and basically when I do this method of writing out a question and then feeling it physically on the paper and feeling where the energy flows, usually it's yes or no questions. Sometimes you can ask like write down different options and then see where the energy lands. It's really following the energy. So when I was looking into this a couple days ago, before I did this, what I'm going to show you here in a moment, intuitively I was trying to feel into it, and I kept getting the name, a T name. I couldn't tell if it was like a Timothy or a T. I was just getting a T. And so one thing that I found interesting after that is I came across a video, and I think it was Reporter Files or some lady who's trying to do detective work. She's an actual journalist, and she's been following this case. And there's mention that the man that was seen at the food truck standing behind the girls the night before the murders took place, or just a few hours before, if that, that he was wearing a hoodie. And when I saw him, it was like, I think that's who I saw in my mind. But anyway, according to that video, this person somewhere had stated they had an alter ego, because she stated the name being Jack. Now, there's several Jacks in this case. I don't want to get too far into naming names, but this Jack, I'm thinking, well, Jack's not a T name. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I heard, but I kind of trusted what I got. And then she kept talking, this gal in the video, and then she said, and he goes by the alter ego name of Terry, and my jaw hit the floor. I'm like, oh my God, is that what I was seeing? Was if someone has an alter ego and was quoted as he likes, lets the alter ego take over. If he was in that personality taking over that starts with a T, then that, anyway, that just made a lot of sense to me. It kind of freaked me out, actually. So I'll get into the questions that I asked here. I keep rubbing because I've got my cat in my lap and he's shedding and got cat hair all over me. Okay. So I asked if the hoodie guy with the alias of Terry is the murderer. I got strong impression on that. I got that he is in Moscow now, that he did leave the country, but is back in Moscow. I asked what area of town. Okay. Oh, wait. All right. So did he leave? Okay, so I was thinking this person had to have left, disposed of bloody clothes, bloody shoes, that kind of thing. And so I did the psychometry on this. Where is the murder weapon now? And I wrote down some options. At his apartment, somewhere in Moscow, Idaho, other, in Boise, or other. And I got in Boise. And then I asked, did the person hide the murder weapon on his parents' property in Boise? I got a no, sliding to other. And then I said, did this person hide or discard the murder weapon in Boise, Idaho? And I got a strong yes. Probably the strongest yes I've gotten. What area of town were the murder weapon or bloody clothes disposed of? And I wrote down a whole bunch of options. Northeast, west, south, and then northwest, northeast, southwest, or southeast. And I got west, southwest. Did this person go to Africa after the murders took place? I got a yes on that. I don't know, but that's what I got. Is he back in Moscow now? Yes. Do the police suspect him? Yes. Do the police know to look for them, to look in Boise for the murder weapon? I got a no. And then what area of town is the Boise landfill? Now this would be easy enough to verify, but I just wrote down north, northwest, southwest. I wrote all the directions, and I got kind of a northeast feeling with that. So that's what I got. I think that's all I got there on that. Got some other things about a different topic, but we'll share that later. So anyway, that's what I got for this. Again, people are innocent till proven guilty. These are not facts. This is just intuitive impressions that I was sensing using this psychometry method that I've developed. So I just wanted to share that. I do hope that the police do solve this crime, and I do think they will. When I did my original video, I did sense that this was over in terms of I don't think there's going to be any more murders from this person. I think that part is over for now. In fact, let me write that down. Let me find a piece of paper. And it takes me a minute because I have to actually physically write out the question. Will, and I'm going to write the name. Okay, will this suspect murder again before he is arrested by police? We got a yes or a no. Okay, connect all the lines. Okay, so will this person murder again before he's arrested by police? Now, I've got a no on that. And that's what I was sensing earlier. Yeah, the energy is pushing me over to no really strongly. Okay, so I don't think that this person is going to do. That's I think what I was getting when I originally did cards on this, and I got that Ten of Swords ending card. I thought this is it. There's no more for this. And I thought, this should put the residents of Moscow at ease a little bit, that this killer is not going to strike again before the police catch up with him. So anyway, that's all I have for this. And anyway, we'll see what happens, and hopefully this crime will be solved very soon. Hi everyone. Before I go, I just wanted to mention something that I forgot to mention earlier. I did go over to one of the victims' TikTok page and for Xana Kernodle, and I went on there, and there's a video on there that I thought was very interesting. And the video is of a bunch of college students. They're at the house partying. This was like from a year ago, and everybody's partying and having a good time. And they're all passing around this stuffed animal. I believe it's like a tiger. And they're all getting their pictures taken. So there's like still shots of everybody holding this tiger. Well, the name of the video is Terry is an Extrovert. And Terry is the name of this tiger, this stuffed animal that's getting passed around and people getting their pictures taken. And I just thought that was really interesting, with this name Terry being supposedly, allegedly being the alter ego of this other person that could have something to do with this case. That I just thought that was really, really creepy and strange and notable. So I just wanted to mention that. Okay, everybody. Hopefully this case gets solved very soon. All right, take care, everyone. Bye for now.